Hey, it's James Lynch. Today is day 38 of the 75 hard challenge for me. So I'm past the halfway point of doing this. And I thought I'd do a quick video kind of checking in and giving some notes on what I've experienced so far in case anyone is looking to do this or is doing it. Maybe I can give you some tips. This is just more like an informative video for people to kind of take some notes, I guess, would kind of be the best thing. And I just finished a workout. That's why I'm wearing this colorful shirt from Chris Cyborg's team. Yeah, so there we go. Day 38. We're on day 39 today, I should say. So I already completed 38 days. We're past the halfway point. And if you don't know what 75 hard is, you can see the instructions there. 2 45-minute workouts. One workout must be outdoors. Follow a diet. Take a progress pic. Drink a gallon of water. No alcohol or cheat meals. And read 10 pages. And by the way, some people have asked me, this is a completely free program. It's not... Yeah, it's nothing you have to pay for, but I always enjoy doing like little challenges like this. And yeah, so that's why, I was very intrigued by it. I had a couple friends who did it and I thought, hey, I'm going to give this a shot. And so far, so good, guys. I got to be honest. Just a couple notes that I made here. I'm feeling really great, honestly. I feel like I'm just, I have a lot of energy. I'm feeling a little bit sharper, I feel like, when it comes to, keeping focused. I have ADD, so it's a little bit tough for me sometimes to stay on track. And I feel like that's helped a little bit. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of what I'm eating or whatever. And another thing I've really noticed is my sleeping. I've been getting better quality sleep. I have one of these Garmin watches right here, which, by the way, if you don't have a Garmin watch, they're the best watches in the world. I will fight people on that. I love all the Garmin products, but they have a really good sleep app that measures all your sleeping patterns and all that. And my sleep scores have never been higher. Like I'm getting in the 90s. And I remember prior to doing all this, I was getting scores maybe in the 70s or 80s, but I'm getting some really good sleep scores on this. And that could be a variety of reasons. Maybe the fact that I'm doing more workouts, maybe, like I said, the diet's better. I'm not sure why, but I noticed my sleeping has got a lot better in terms of the quality of sleep that I'm getting. So that's a big thing. By the way, you heard me cough there. I do have a bit of a cold, but again, I feel like it hasn't really stopped me from doing a whole lot. Even my golf game, I feel like, has been a little bit better lately. And again, maybe that's, could be a variety of things, but just feel like I just feel really sharp right now. So that's kind of the big takeaway so far in these 38 days. I've lost about, I want to say around 15 pounds around there, maybe around that. I think I started this about 210. I'm down to like about 195, 196 around there. So kind of fluctuates a little bit, but overall, yeah, I definitely have lost some weight, but that's not really the point of doing this. It's more of like a mental challenge more than anything. And just to give you guys an idea of some of the stuff I've been doing. So as far as like my workouts, because you got to do 2 a day, I've been doing strength training about 3 days a week. I don't like to overdo the strength training because that's where you'll end up getting really sore and you can't do a lot of other stuff. So usually just 3 days a week of strength training. I don't like working out at the gym on the weekends because they're open later. And I like going to the gym when there's less people, because I'm not a gym socializer. I just go there basically to work out. I don't even bring my phone in the gym. I just go straight to work, get everything done, make sure I get the 45 minutes in and all that. And then, so I do the strength training 3 days a week. The outdoor workouts have pretty much just been walking, although I'm a fast walker. So it's more like speed walking, I guess, for me. Yeah, pretty much do that every day. Some days I'll wear a vest. Some days I won't. Like the days I do strength training, I usually don't wear a vest. I have a 20-pound vest that I can wear. So just because, again, don't want to get super sore or anything. On weekends, I will bike. I don't usually bike during the week. I just prefer to walk, I guess. I don't know why. But I'll do some biking on the weekends as well, which has been a lot of fun. And I don't listen to any music. When I bike, I just like to have my thoughts to myself. And then I also do yoga on the weekends. I have a couple DVDs that I ripped and put them on my laptop. And so I'll just watch those. So shout out to DDP Yoga. I do a bit of that. And then this guy, Rodney Yee, who, if you haven't heard of him, he does some really good yoga workouts. They're pretty basic and standard, but I really like them for like just, stretching my body out and just getting a workout in. So like I said, the workouts have mainly been strength training, walking, speed walking, biking. Oh, a bit of running as well. I'll do some running too. And then yoga. I don't do running all the time because again, it's hard on your knees. And like, again, I'm 38, so I'm not like someone who's like, I'm very careful about like how much I'm putting on my body, especially with the fact that I'm working out, like I said, 2 days, 2 times a day. Books. I wanted to mention this for anyone interested. Actually, I'll probably just make this full screen so you guys can see here. I just finished this book, A Pleasant Good Evening by Dan Russell. Anyone who lives in British Columbia probably knows who Dan Russell is. He used to host a talk show called Sports Talk. Really interesting read. Really enjoyed this. There was a couple days when I'm like, I don't want to just read the 10 pages. I want to read more. This is all about sports broadcasting. Really, really good book. Again, I'll show it to you again. Even if you're not from here, it's a good read for anyone that's and do like sports media. So that was good. I finished that book, and then I'm currently getting through Dave Asprey's Headstrong. This is a like a biohacking book, talking about like, you know, health and fitness and all that stuff. So I'm about, what am I at? I'm on like page 158 on this. So I'll be finishing this book soon too. But yeah, really good book there. Just wanted to mention that. What else? Let's talk about some of the challenges I've had. So they don't count golf on as one of the workouts, which is a bummer. I think it should be counted personally because I don't use a cart. So to me, that is exercise, but I've made the point of not counting it. So there's been a couple days when I golf, it's been tough. There was one day in particular where, and I mentioned this on one of my live streams, where I had to golf later in the day, and it was like nighttime by the time I finished playing golf. So I had to still go for my walk. And, you know, you're playing 18 holes and you've already done a workout earlier in the day. And it's like, I think it was like 10 o'clock. I went for the walk, and like, I was really tired. Like, I'll be honest. I was like, crap, like I wasn't going to not do it, but that was probably the hardest day I've had so far as workouts go. And then the other times I've golfed, I've made a point to try and make them early in the morning. So then like, at least I can get up, do a bit of yoga, then go do golf, and then come back and do the walk. And it's a little bit easier that way. So that's been one of the challenges, but not like a huge one, I would say. The gallon of water has been challenging. I mean, I knew this even before I started doing this program, because I was trying to do that anyways this year, just as a general thing, is to try and drink a gallon of water. It's not that I can't do it. It's just that sometimes when you know, work gets ahead of you, sometimes you forget to drink all the water. You're basically having to like chug water or like drink a ton of water later in the evening. And then you end up having to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, which is a bummer. So that's happened a few times, but yeah, really making a point of like having the water on me. Like if I go to my kids' hockey practice, I'm bringing water with me. If I'm going to anywhere like the mall, I bring the water with me, just as a habit of trying to drink as much as I can. So that's a tip I can recommend. I mentioned it, I'm a little bit sick. Again, that's the type of thing where, you know, I was sick on Tuesday, probably the sickest I was this week. That's one where basically I just, you know, didn't do strength training. I didn't want to get anyone else sick. So I did yoga that day. Yoga's a little bit easier of a workout. So that's where I'll kind of listen to my body and not overdo it. And again, that's one thing you got to remember is like, this thing is it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. You got to pace yourself. So there's certain days when I'm definitely trying to like listen to my body and know, okay, maybe I'll do yoga instead of doing deadlifts or something, you know? So that's a big thing as well. And then the other thing I'd say that's a bit of a challenge is just planning your day around the workouts. Like, you know, you have stuff happening, you have stuff going on. Like both my kids have had birthdays over the last month, like just planning around stuff like that, where it's like, okay, I got to make a point of like, I can't really sleep in. Like I basically have to get up early, do one of the workouts. Then at least I have, you know, one of those workouts out of the way. And then it doesn't matter the rest of the day. Even if I have to go for a walk at night, it's not a big deal. At least I've kind of prioritized that a little bit. So that's as well. Some of the easy parts for me on this 75 hard has been the no alcohol. Like I've never really been a big like drinker. I was, you know, young when I was younger, but it wasn't something that like, oh, I have to drink. So that's been really easy. I've been around people who are drinking. It's no big deal at all. The diet for the most part has been pretty easy. I mentioned this in the second video, doing sort of an animal-based diet. So that's more of like, you know, like just meat, fruit, grass-fed dairy, and honey. That's pretty much all I'm eating right now. And that's been pretty straightforward. I prep all my meals every Friday for the following week. My wife's been really good about like when she does cooking, like for example, the other night we had spaghetti and meatballs. I just ate the meatballs and she just, you know, they had the spaghetti and meatballs together. So that's been fine. So yeah, diet's been pretty good. And again, like when I have that craving of a snack, for me now, it's instead of wanting ice cream or wanting chips or something, like I found these banana plantain chips that you can get that have like no like vegetable oils in them or anything. And they're like, you know, pretty natural. I'll have those as a snack, or I'll have like yogurt, grass-fed yogurt with some whey protein, or I'll have some grass-fed yogurt with some raw honey. So those are ways that I've kind of supplemented me having like those sweets and having stuff that's a little bit more healthier for you. And then the other thing I wanted to mention is I have a work trip coming up actually in a couple weeks in San Diego, covering a MMA event, Bellator 300. So I'm gonna have to do this while I'm there. And I've already, again, this is where planning comes in big time for 75 hard, which is like planning ahead. So I purposely got a room that had a kitchen and a microwave. That was a big thing for me because I'm going to get meal prep that week. So that way I'm not out like, you know, trying to figure out what I'm going to eat while I'm there. It's already done for me. I have a fridge. I'll be able to, you know, put things in the fridge and then have, you know, my meals, I'm able to like, you know, heat them up and stuff. So that'll be covered for the week. And then the workouts, I don't think where I'm staying has a gym, but I can do like some, you know, body weight stuff. I can also do yoga. I'll have the yoga DVD stuff on my laptop, and then I'll be going for walks as well. So that's how I plan on tackling that. But that's really the only thing, because like I work from home. I live in a neighborhood that's pretty safe. Like I don't have to worry about like walking at certain hours and all that. So yeah, everything's pretty much smooth sailing. So I have no doubt I'm going to hit the 75 days. But yeah, I just wanted to, like I said, check in and do this video and kind of let you guys, give you guys an update. And then, like I said, if anyone's interested in doing this, shoot me a message on social media at Lynch on Sports. I'm pretty accessible that way. Happy to answer any questions you may have. And if anyone's doing this, let me know. I'd love to like support each other because it's, again, I think everyone should try and do this. I really think it's better for, like, it's a way to improve your life. And like I said, I feel great. I look good. You can even see in my face is way skinnier than it was when I started this thing. So really happy with all the results there. So yeah, if you found this informative, let me know in the comments. I rambled on a little bit, but that's okay. If you have any questions, like I said, let me know in the comments or on social media. That would be great. I'm James Lynch. I'll do another video when I actually make the 75 days. So that'll come in, like I said, the next 38 days. So keep a lookout for that. And in the meantime, subscribe to this channel. I'll be posting videos on here that are, like I said, lifestyle videos that you may find interesting. So thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you guys soon.